Hi folks, welcome back. Now the basics or the foundation of any cloud connectivity revolves around SSH connectivity. So I would say that your foundation for SSH connectivity should be really very strong. You should have good kind of understanding around what are public keys, what are private keys. I bet I've actually met a lot of people who've been working in the IT industry for last 10-15 years, and if you ask them the basic concept of public key and private key, and they sometimes do get confused. So I was looking a way in which I could actually explain this whole concept to you guys, and I actually came across this article from Blake Smith, and it's a very good guy, and he's written about a public key and private key, and in a manner which can actually be explained to any layman or even an experienced professional. Okay, so what exactly is a public key and what is a private key? Let's look into it. So the scenario is that let's say this is your laptop. Let's say this is your MacBook Pro. You are the administrator and you have to connect to different cloud machines. Let's say this whole part is your Oracle Cloud or any cloud, and you have to connect to these servers. So these could be your like database servers, right? So what we have to do is we need to use the private key and public key. Just remember, private key, as the name suggests, it's private. It's private to your machine. That is your local machine, right? And public key, as the name again suggests, public. Public is like for everybody, for the whole public. So you just simply distribute your public key across all the different servers. So this is server 1, server 2, server 3. So I've just distributed my public key across. Right. Now, again, the confusion arises when you think of private key and public key. Both are keys. Both are exactly not the keys. Consider the public key to be a padlock. So consider that you are putting locks over here, right? And these locks can actually be opened by this key only, which is our private key. So when you take this key to this lock, then with this combination, you can actually open the lock. So consider public key as a padlock, which is actually distributed across or tossed across all the different servers, and private key is something private to you, which you actually use to open the lock. Now I will come to the concept how the public key and private key are created, and we'll show in a following video that you have something called SSH keygen. So all you need to do is do something like SSH keygen -t RSA, and then just give the passphrase, and then it actually creates a public key and private key for you. So private key you keep it central to your laptop or your local machine, and public key you actually distribute to the other remote machines, right? Now, there's another thing called passphrase. You might notice that when you're actually creating this public and private key, it asks for the passphrase. So consider a passphrase is like a kind of a wallet wherein you are actually keeping your private key secure. So to take out your private key, you have to actually key in that passphrase. So it's a kind of a password, you can say, or passcode, and it's your private key resides inside a wallet. So to open that, you just give a passphrase. Now, once you have taken out your private key, then you use that key to open the public key or the padlock, that is which is the public key. So guys, yes, just remember this concept is very important. Don't get confused, because all throughout your cloud learning, you'll come across SSH connectivity, SSH tunnels. So it's very important to get it right from day one. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.